having your real message, real photos, the real your business in your social media, your digital marketing, all that stuff is extremely important. Hi there, Austin Colson with ACU Web, and we've written this article because one of the things we struggle with as a digital marketing company is getting real content from our customers. We're stuck using stock photos, content that we come up with that might not be as on message as what they might write, so it's not really coming from them. It doesn't feel like it's from them, and then when they come to interact with the business, they're not having that exact same experience. So this article was created to give you 10 things that you can share with your digital marketing agency or us or whoever you're working with. So here's some examples: pics and videos, pictures of the services you offer, the products you sell. So if like we've got a junk hauling company, we go out and we film with them, and they also send us a video of like they did a hoarders thing where there's just tons of stuff piled up and they got it all removed. So we got some really cool before and after pictures. We got some cool video of them doing the work. That's a great example. We also have dental clients where we get before and after pictures of teeth, which people like to see. Stuff that really shows how your product or service is going to impact their life, right? And how it's going to show better stuff. So also share details of things that are important, like what kind of target audience you after as this changed, right? So if you're working with the company for a long time and you're noticing a trend of a different type of customer that's working for you or they're a better fit, make sure you share that so we can switch and target to that kind of stuff. Another thing is article ideas, right? So we write articles, 1,000 word, 2,000 word articles that help rank in SEO, help people show up on Google, and we do our research with keywords and we find great content ideas, but there's also things that are come up in your business that we don't find, right? When we search for articles, when we use keywords, we're finding information that people are already ranking for, things that people already are talking about, which are great to help you get ranks. But if you have something that's coming up in your industry, a new question, a new concern that's becoming a hot topic, but there's not a lot of content out there about it, you share that with us and we find the right keywords, that's going to blow up, right? Because now it's new information, and that's really what Google's looking for. There's billions of results for every keyword. It's the unique stuff that's really going to do well, regardless of all the help that we put into it. It's the good, unique stuff that's not been talked about before that's really going to do the best. So if you have ideas that come up in your industry, share them with us. FAQs are another great one, right? It's pretty easy content. If you have a customer service department or your salespeople or whoever, and they're constantly getting the same questions from people, share the question and the answer with us. Let us expand on it. Let us put it out there. Not only is it great content, right, for SEO like we've been talking about, but it's going to help your customers. When they come to your website and they have a question, you can address it ahead of time, build trust, give them the answers, give them the solutions, solve their problems. They're going to be more likely to work with you. Another great one that we like to get with our customers on is the return on their investment. Like they're spending money with us, they're spending money on ads. How is that panning out? What are your margins? Is it profitable? Are the right kind of leads coming in? Are the right kind of buyers coming in? We can only really know that if you share with us how much, not specifically how much money it's making, right? We don't need to know that, but is it giving you a good return on your investment? Are they the right kind of sales, the right kind of customers? That's the stuff we want to hear about, because then we can adjust, right? If they're the right ones, we're going to push harder for it. If it's the lower margin ones, it's not quite the right target, we can shift and target a different audience. So that's the kind of stuff we need to know. Any new trends in your industry are great. Is there a new type of service coming out, a new type of product, a new widget, a new whatever? You're in your space. We're in the digital marketing space. We're learning about that. We know the trends in our industry, but we might not know the new trends, the emerging trends in your industry. So share those with us, because just like I mentioned in the article part, having new information, up and coming things that's not widely talked about, that's going to be gold. So share that stuff with us. Competition is another great thing to talk to us about, right? Or whoever your digital marketing agency is. Share the competition. There's going to be the competition that's been around for a long time. We're probably going to talk about that right out of the gate. That's something we're going to ask you in the beginning and start to understand. But if you see new competition emerging and we don't see them, maybe they're not doing it online yet. Maybe they're doing a brick and mortar, or they're just a grassroots thing and it hasn't really picked up. Share it with us so we can keep an eye on them. What are they doing? What are they sharing? What kind of stuff is working for them, so that we can apply it to you too and keep that edge. And then something that's always important in every industry, as we work together, just make sure there's good follow-up and good communication, quick responses, right? Because a lot of stuff we're going to send out, let's say we're going to send out a newsletter to 200,000 people for you. If we send you an example of it and you've got a deadline of 2 days, we don't hear back there's anything wrong with it and we assume it's correct, we're going to send it out, and maybe you don't like a piece of it or you want to change something. Having a quick response and really being invested in the information that's going out, the work that's being done, and having good communication is just going to make all of the work that much better. So hopefully those tips help you think about stuff that you can provide. And even if you're doing your own social media or doing your own marketing, doing your own content, these are great things to share. So think about your processes, your systems, your day-to-day business, and how can you work in the systems that allow that to happen naturally, right? Like I had a meeting yesterday with the pest control guy, and I said, hey, talk to your techs. If they see something that's neat, a big hive or whatever, take a picture of it and share it with us. Inundate us with stuff. I'd rather you send me 5,000 pictures that I can use 100 of than not send me anything. So keep that in mind. Build into your routine, build in your systems, and constantly create and share information and content, because that's going to help everybody do better with all the marketing and all the work that's putting out there. So hopefully that helps.